Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Okay, think about the last time you saw a mailing address in India. You probably glanced right past that little six-digit number, right? Well, what if I told you that number is a whole story? A story about national ambition, logistical genius, and, yeah, even the foundation for India's digital future. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the PIN code.
Let's just start with a huge question. What if one single number could actually organize an entire nation? I know, it sounds a little like science fiction, but that's exactly what the postal index number, what we all call the PIN code, was designed to do. Trust me, it's so much more than just a mail code. It's a foundational piece of India's entire infrastructure.
So, to really get why this number was so revolutionary, we have to go back in time, way back, to an India that was, well, facing a massive logistical headache.
You see, before the PIN code, the entire postal system was basically a human-powered database. Sorting and delivering mail depended completely on the local knowledge of postal workers. These folks had to memorize every single street, every neighborhood, every tiny village. It was an incredibly demanding system, and honestly, it was stretched to its absolute breaking point.
India was dealing with a perfect storm. Cities were just booming, which created this flood of mail and communication. But because the system relied on individual memory, it was just riddled with errors and, you guessed it, super frustrating delays. A letter could get lost for weeks. It was crystal clear that a new systematic solution was desperately needed.
And then out of all that chaos came this incredibly elegant six-digit solution that would quite literally change everything.
The big turning point came on August 15, 1972. On that day, the Department of Posts introduced the PIN code. And just like that, the country officially moved from a system of manual chaos to a new era of streamlined efficiency. It was a complete and total game changer.
And this massive, nationwide organizational feat was built on the simple logic of just 6 digits. 6, that's it. Pretty amazing, right?
So here's where the genius really kicks in. The very first digit divides the entire country into one of 9 major zones. The second digit narrows it down to a subzone. The third digit pinpoints the specific sorting district. And those last 3 digits, that takes you right to the individual post office responsible for the delivery. It's like a geographical funnel, all encoded in one simple number.
The impact was immediate and it was profound. The new system made sorting way simpler, mistakes absolutely plummeted, and the entire postal service got a massive upgrade in speed and reliability.
But, the story doesn't end in the 1970s. Oh no. This humble postal code was about to become even more critical in the internet era. The PIN code isn't just for letters anymore. Not by a long shot. Think about it. Every single time you order something online, or verify your address for a bank, or even use a location-based app, the PIN code is working hard in the background. It's become a key piece of India's digital backbone.
So this expanded role created a whole new problem. With the PIN code being so essential for our digital lives, you need to be able to find the right one, and you need to find it instantly and accurately. The old ways of looking it up? Yeah, they just weren't going to cut it anymore.
Early digital tools for finding PIN codes were, let's be honest, kind of a mess. Slow, totally cluttered with ads, and often running on outdated information. But as the need grew, modern solutions started to pop up, focusing on what users actually wanted: speed, simplicity, and reliable, up-to-date data.
This new wave of user-focused search platforms was built to solve the problem head-on. They offered a clean, lightweight, and super-fast experience. Now anyone could get the correct info in seconds, even on a slow connection. It's a classic example of technology evolving to meet a real everyday need.
But technology never stands still, does it? Just as we perfected finding the PIN, a new, even more precise system is emerging. So let's look at the next step in India's location-finding journey.
So, meet DigiPin. If the PIN code tells you the neighborhood, DigiPin is designed to tell you the exact front door. It's a unique digital address for every single property. We're talking about moving from identifying a general area to pinpointing a specific, exact location. The difference here is really all about scale. A PIN code gets you to the right postal area, which is great, but DigiPin, that aims to get you to the specific property. That represents a massive, massive leap in precision.
And the potential here is just enormous. Imagine revolutionizing e-commerce with perfect last-mile delivery, or making emergency services way more effective by guiding them to the exact spot. It could enable a whole new generation of sophisticated location-based apps. This really is the future of addressing in India.
And the best part? This isn't some far-off futuristic idea. The digital tools we already rely on every day are actively working on integrating this new frontier of precision. Pretty soon, you'll have this hyper-precise location data right at your fingertips.
So, we've gone from manual sorting chaos to a 6-digit code that organized a nation, and now to unique digital addresses for every single doorstep. It really leaves us with a final thought. As our physical addresses become pure data, what is the next great logistical, or maybe even social problem that this technology will need to solve? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.